This is my review of... Damn it, I should have checked that in between takes. Okay. Something with R. It's a play. Yeah. Put the name in at the end. Okay, so. Review. First of all, where was it? I went to see it at the Lawrence Batley Theatre in Huddersfield. When did you attend? Okay, I attended it on... If I just check the date today, it is Friday the 4th of the 8th, 2016. So, then I saw it yesterday, so that would be Thursday the 3rd of the 8th. And, so, onwards. Oh, and I saw it in the evening. What was involved? It was a play, or what? Sorry about that. Man of charge. Relocated. Okay, so. Oh, it's called Kin, by the way. Or Kin? I'm not entirely sure how it's spelled. I'm fairly certain it's like brethren rather than like ruler. So, that one. Yeah. Ooh, who's mood? No, not mood. Like the opposite of mood. That's weird. Sorry, looking at myself in the thing. Anyway. So, what was involved? It was like past me said, it was a play, or slash sort of dance recital thing. It sort of switched between the two, which I'll get to later. But there were there's the French one, the other a bit sort of 5, I think, 4 or 5 male dancers and 1 female dancer. Involved in it, and they did dance routines and bits of talking, and yeah, and there was music, and one of them did like live drumming at one point, which was cool. Okay, next, what art form was it? Oh, I just covered that sort of to explain what was going on. Okay, next, whenever or not you have seen something like this before. Okay, I have seen something like this before because I saw a previous thing that the people put on called Bromance. Yeah, which I preferred, but I'll get to that later. Yeah, so yes, seen something like this before. Next. Okay, that was describe the arts event. Now, the background information. You could get background information. You could okay, that's just it. Yeah. Your thoughts. What was good and why? Okay. Dancing. Very good. Very impressive. Although everyone seemed to be much more impressed by bits, I was by them being very strong, which I was less impressed by. I was more impressed with the one bit they had at the end where they all sort of curled over each other. Moved around each other very slickly, and that was very cool. Yeah. And oh, very good taste in music, mostly. And oh, there was one bit where one of the guys was sort of inside a. They had like a giant hula hoop, which was its diameter was about the same as this guy's height, and he sort of rolled around in it and sort of stepped in and out, and it all timed with the rotation of it, and it was very impressive. That I really liked. Cool. What wasn't so good? The story. Because one of the main reasons I preferred bromance to this one was in bromance there was the story there wasn't so much of a story and you could just sort of relax and enjoy the dancing. This one they had a bit more of a story focus, but there wasn't really enough story to go with the amount of focus, so it all just sort of petered out and was frustrating. I mean, there's a difference between open to interpretation and just sort of nothing happens, you know? Like, and just sort of a big, and, no, not nothing happens. Quite a lot of stuff happened, but the difference between open to interpretation and it can be best summarized by a giant fucking question mark. Yeah, there's, um, yeah, like, what happened to the other numbers? Because we know there were more numbers. Not just they have random numbers, because he had a friend who, you know, but we don't. And then you can only choose one of them for what? And is it good or not? And why did they all attack him at the end? And yeah, and I mean, and that made the dancing seem more frustrating because I think it's supposed to be allegorical of like sort of so like you can get like time lapses of what's going on. But you know, the bit in the middle was like, yeah, I get it. You're using her. Can we have some more information? And I don't. And you know, you kind of just want to. He's using them even. And you know, can we get? And you know, it was actually quite a nice dance. But because as I was thinking about the story, it just was frustrating. You know? Yeah. And you know, just and the bits where she's like started to show because at the beginning, and then at the beginning she was even kind of emotionless, and she actually seemed kind of emotionless at the end. But she's like with at like the end where she was scared of height of that bit where she was at the top of the tower, and then she flew off the cape. That seemed like a bit of an emotional thing, and then she was afraid of heights, and it was banana, and but that all didn't come to anything, and yeah. And what's next? If you would recommend it and why? Yeah, I'd probably recommend it. It was the dancing was impressive and the songs were cool and other people are less frustrated and other people aren't so big on don't get so analytically minded when given a puzzle because oblique stories are puzzles, aren't they? Really? Why is it stop charging? No, it is charging. It just was going to sleep. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Other people are less frustrated by puzzles, by unanswerable puzzles. You know, because that's what oblique stories aren't they? They're puzzles. You have to sort of look at the things and work it all out, and it's nice. And I like doing that when it's like an answer, and I like doing that to things with answer. That's why I like algebra. You can just sort of take it and move it along and slowly. And I like magic stories so much. It just sort of you get a boop and you can move it along one because you get like a little bit, and then you can, and then you can spend a week theorizing and going, yeah, I definitely think it's Emrakul, and then you can, and then you get another boop, and that gives you more information. Then, ooh, do you think it's Nahiri who's infected Abyssin, or is it Emrakul? And then, yeah, no, and then you get some cards, and you go, oh, Nahiri's making Hedron you likes, and so yeah, and that's definitely Emrakul, so yeah. And the next one set's got Eldridge in the name, so definitely something's here. Yeah, it might be the giant team, the giant Kraken from Ice Age. That has Eldrazi light qualities and interesting. Certainly interesting, yeah. So yeah, enjoy. Yeah, I would recommend it. I would recommend it because yeah, dancing was impressive and other people don't get so hung up on the story. What you learned from it? Don't try and do story and stuff like this. Yeah. that's about it. And then there's your stuff about sharing it, and yeah. Okay. I think that's everything. Cool.